What's up guys, and welcome back to Hypixel Skyblock. Today we're on the normal profile and I want to try and get a new set of gear that can actually start taking on dungeons and prepare for later game Slayer. But to do that, we'll need to raise our combat level. I'm not too sure the best way of how to do that early game, so I figured why not test a few things and find out what works best in this video. Before we get into that, do the YouTube thing, hit the like button for more Skyblock content. Let's try to get to, I don't know, maybe 1,000 likes on today's episode, that'd be awesome. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button for more videos like this. And also, I want to thank everyone who used my creator code yesterday. For those of you who don't know, I got a Hypixel creator code, so if you're looking to purchase Skyblock gems, skins, ranks, or anything on the Hypixel score, be sure to use my creator code, that's TOAD, T-O-A-D, just like my name, in the Support a Creator box at checkout. It seriously helps out more than you can imagine. Anyways, it's actually been a little while since I've played on this profile, so I'm pretty sure these minions, wow! Okay, that's a lot of redstone. Yeah, these minions have a obnoxious amount of redstone in them. And we're gonna get some mining levels for this, which is pretty cool. But hopefully we're gonna get some good, decent coin from that. But yeah, it's been a little while since I played on this. We actually have 24 enchanted redstone blocks. Wait, could I just straight up upgrade my personal compactor with this myself? Is that something I can do? No? I really thought that was something I could do. Personal. Let me just take a look here at the upgrade. It's just 2 personal compactor 4,000. Oh, I'm stupid. Okay, so you just make it like this. So you put the personal compactor there, and then you go like this, and you upgrade it to the 5,000. So I guess we'll just do that. Why not? Hopefully that's not, like, more expensive or anything. But that was something I planned on upgrading anyways, and we have no talismans. We'll fix that eventually. Carpenter's going up to level 15. That's fine. We'll sell the rest of this. I don't really care too much about this. 523,000 coins, which is pretty darn solid, considering we used most of those coins already. Right now we're looking at about 31 mil in the bank, which is pretty decent if I go ahead and put these away. Actually, let's check if our werewolf chestplate sold at some point. No, it looks like it didn't. It's still kind of chilling. Yeah, it looks like it didn't sell, so that's fine. We'll keep that going for at least the meantime. Anyways, today we're going to be focusing on trying to get our combat level up to level 20, because that's when you're able to start using some different armor sets that we're going to focus on and maybe get into dungeons with soon here. So, combat 20, currently we are combat level 19. I only have one more level to go. We need 170,000 XP, which is actually a lot. It's a lot more than I thought it was going to be for early games. So today, I think we're going to try a couple different methods and see what works best to get combat XP, at least in the early game. Now, I'm not going to be doing bestiary because that's something a couple people did recommend, but I want to find something besides bestiary that's more consistent, since that's more of like an investment in itself, like, you know, spend 8 hours and then you'll get 1 mil XP for it, when I want to see, you know, I only have a couple hours to record this right now, so I don't have enough time to do 1 mil XP worth of bestiary. So we're going to try maybe like, I don't know, Enderman, something, a couple other things, and see what works best. So I guess the first thing I'm going to try is maybe going to Enderman and fighting some Enderman in the end. So we visit portal here. I'm pretty sure I already grabbed my cakes for the day, but I'm going to double check. Yeah, we already grabbed our cakes. We're going to go into the end, and the best way to get XP from Endermen is once you can, you want to start one-shotting these 9k Endermen. Now, I could go ahead and farm the Zealots for Summoning Eyes, but if you remember what happened last time I farmed Summoning Eyes on this profile, I think you're going to understand why I'm going to choose not to farm Summoning Eyes this time. 9k Endermen will give you more XP overall than Zealots will anyways, especially considering I'm not in young armor or anything, so it's gonna be pretty difficult for me to try and keep up with the people that have like precursor eyes, terminal bow or terminator bows, and that kind of gear. So I'm probably gonna set maybe a timer for like 30 minutes or so, just because I know that we're not gonna quite get there in 30 minutes, and see how much XP we get. And then maybe we'll do something else afterwards and see if that makes more. So we're going to start with 33,072 combat XP. I'll write that down in a notepad over here on my other screen. And I'm going to farm for 30 minutes and see how much XP I get at the end of this. If I get any cool drops or so, of course, I'll show you guys then. But I guess let the Enderman Massacre begin. Pausing the timer briefly to fight an endstone protector for bestiary, cause why not? Does this thing even get affected by magic? No, it doesn't. It says in chat it doesn't get immune, or the creature's immune to this kind of magic, so we're just gonna spam this as much as we can. I'm not in the werewolf, but I'd lose DPS if I swapped, so yeah, 10th place, no loot. Fair enough. Doesn't seem like we're gonna get nothing from that. Anyways, we got about 5 more minutes here, so we'll keep going. Three, 2, 1, and stop. I'll kill that last one. All right. So we went from, I actually have it written down. from 33,072 XP to, I believe we're at 132,000. So basically exactly 100,000 XP, give or take a couple XP. But it seems like over the course of 30 minutes, I got 100,000. So in an hour, you'd probably expect to make about 200,000 XP just casually grinding 9k Enderman. Now, I definitely was not sweating these at all. I was just kind of casually going for them, just kind of, you know, hitting them. If someone was in my way, they'd steal the kill and all that. And, expect around 200,000 on average to make maybe a little bit more if you're really focused and stuff. So that's really, really good. Honestly, I'm pretty chill with that, and I would totally be willing to do this for another, like, 40-ish minutes to finish off this last level. But this video would be kind of pointless unless I compared it against something else. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to burn a bunch of money, and we're going to go ahead and fight some tier 4 revs and see how much profit that makes us. So we're going to swap over to our 3/4 werewolf and tarantula helmet, and we're going to start absolutely destroying some revs here. So we'll do this for 30 minutes or until I hit the next level, and then do some, calculator calculations and see what our XP rate is from there, and figure out once and for all if tier 4 revs or if just grinding E-Man are better. So without further ado, let's start up our quest, and I'm not going to actually start the quest, I'm going to start the time before that. And I guess here we go. So let's do this. And I don't know, maybe I'll take you guys through the first quest, because why not? I haven't done one of these in a long time. No, not void. I'm already throwing. What is this? My rates are already going to be off, but that's fine. I think we have a little bit better stuff than we had on the last one. Did we use the aspect of the dragons on our last tier 4? I would imagine we probably did. But, we're going to do this and see. I am using the wolf pet, by the way. For both of these tests to be consistent, I'm just going to use wolf pet the entire time. I could go ahead and pet swap to deal more damage to the tier 4 and take it out slightly quicker, but I'd also be risking, almost dying, so I don't know if I'm willing to do that. I'd also risk, failing the pet swap to get the wolf XP off the boss. So I think we're just going to go ahead and do it, how we did before, and let's go ahead and fight this first boss together here just to see how much damage we're going to be dealing to it. Now, I don't have a turtle shellmet on this pet, so we're actually going to be taking a decent amount of damage from this, but unfortunately these guys are immune to magic damage, which is, pretty annoying, but, it's just a tier 4. It's not like it's gonna be too difficult for us, even though we're in pretty terrible gear. The aspect of the dragons and the werewolf ferocity is just going to absolutely carry us. And if our health gets low, we have the wand of mending. Whoa, dude, he almost hit me to the roof right there. What was that? That was absolutely dumb. All right. So we're probably going to end up getting about, 20 bosses over the course of this whole thing, seeing how long this is taking to, for me to take out here. Hopefully it doesn't get that dumb crit. Oh, he's mad. He's mad. Wait, he's mad. He's mad. Why are you mad? Why are you mad? Stop. Okay, I still out heal him when he's mad, so it's not going to be a problem. But there we go. There we go. And I'm just going to do this for, 30 minutes until we hit the next level and see what our XP is going to be. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Oh, hey, level 4. I'll collect this reward because why not? Boom. There we go. And I'll keep going. All right, see you guys in a bit. You know what? I'm going to call it right there. It's been exactly 10 minutes. Look at my XP. We're almost at the next level. So, I got about 50,000 XP in 10 minutes. You could probably pull a little more if you tried harder and if you had faster boss times, since I obviously deal no damage. Also, by the way, I was using Lion Pet to kill the boss. I was killing the boss 3 times faster, which is, way better than 30% more XP. So I used the wolf to spawn the boss, and then I used the lion to take it out. That turned out to be the best rate of EXP. And I pulled, if we multiply our 50k by 6, because we only went for 10 minutes, you'd be getting at least 300,000 an hour, if not a lot more than that. Because I did the first boss with the wolf pets. That was a little bit slower than it could have been. You could probably pull about 400 to maybe 500,000 if you had a little bit better gear than I did. Like if you actually bought talismans, because, right now I only have 2. If you actually had, a normal talisman set up, then you'd be looking at around 500k combat XP an hour doing tier 4s. Now keep in mind, tier 4s cost money to do. You're probably not going to be profiting from these things early on. You might get some of your money back, but you definitely aren't going to be making any kind of money. So if you're willing to spend a little bit, tier 4 revs definitely seems to be the way to go. At least I can't think of anything that's going to be better early game to do for combat XP. Maybe you guys have some secret methods you could let people know in the comments. I'm looking forward to hearing what you guys have to say about that. But you know what? We only have like one boss left, and then we're gonna be at combat level 20, which I am super duper hyped to actually hit. So I think we're gonna go ahead and do that, and maybe we'll compare to see how fast we can do it with this gear. And then when I go ahead and buy a ton of stuff, because there's a lot of stuff I want to buy right now. And originally I was actually going to go for Frozen Blaze Armor, and I had a little bit of surprise for that, but I think we're going to save that for a later date, because Frozen Blaze requires combat 24, and well, we're only going to be combat 20, but, you know, we need something to, you know, use at combat 20 to get ourselves to level 24. So I have my own setup that I have in mind that we're going to use, and some of you can probably already guess what it is, but who knows, maybe I put it in the thumbnail or something, made it real obvious. I don't know what I'm going to do with the thumbnail and title yet, but we only have a little bit more to go. Am I even using Wolf Pet? I'm not even using Wolf Pet, man. The second I start talking and recording at the same time, my gameplay just goes to absolute trash. So this should be probably pretty much the end here as soon as I can take out this guy. So to do this, I'll show you guys how fast I'm able to kill the boss now that I've learned how to do it quick. So we switch to the lion pet, and we immediately just start going for the boss. And you want to try to lock yourself in a corner like this. It makes the boss much easier to hit. Count to about 5 to 7, and then switch sides. This is so he doesn't do that lunge attack that like 2-shots you or whatever. So you just count to like 5 or 6, you know, and then switch sides, and he will be much easier to hit. Obviously, if you're using a dwarf turtle shellmet on your pet, you would be taking even less knockback than I am right now because, you know, I'm taking a ton of knockback right now. But there we go, we can take that out, and hey, a Smite 6 bug. Is this even worth anything at all? Probably not. We can check the auction house maybe, or wait. No, don't you sell books to Bazaar now? 100 coins? What? Bro, you're telling me that was only worth 100 coins? Man, that's sad. That's actually pretty dang sad. Oh well. Let's switch to Wolf, and we're literally like less than half a boss away, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and claim my EXP here, and then we'll call it. So we'll do that. We'll claim that. We are now Zombie Slayer level 5. So we unlock the minion, the rest of the Revenant stuff, the small Slayer sack, which I might use, and the Voodoo doll. I might actually use the Voodoo doll. Who knows? But level 6, we're going to get the next wand, which I'm really excited to do, but it's going to take a lot more tier 4s. So maybe once I get a better set, we'll go ahead and grind out a wand. But hey, we got the Rev minion. Can I sell this? Do I need this for anything? Revenant minion is 500,000 coins. Hey, you know, that might actually be worth selling because I don't see myself using it anytime soon. Maybe I'll go sell it to someone who knows. We have all these runes. I don't really care about these runes. Does anyone care about runes nowadays? I don't really care. But anyways, more importantly, we are now combat. Wait, did I forget to get the combat level? Did I miss it by like 5 XP? Am I that dumb? I'm pretty sure I'm actually that dumb. Yeah, I did. We're like 3 stupid crypt ghoul kills away. There we go. 2 more. 1 more. Actually, 1 more. There we go. Combat level 20. That unlocks a ton of stuff, as you can see. A lot of different talisman reforged setups, and some armor and some weapons. So now is when we get to spend the rest of this 31 million coins I have been so dearly holding on to. And you're gonna see what I'm about to buy. Let's go over here, and I have no idea if this is a good idea or not. Let me check something real quick. We are gonna buy ourselves a set of Ancient Superior Dragon Armor. Assuming I can afford all these pieces, I'm basically going to take the absolute cheapest ones that even exist here. And this one might be worth going for because it has Hecatome 4 on it. I'm trying to see. Yeah, I'm willing to pay a little bit more for Hecatome. Why not? We'll do that. We have 2 more pieces to buy. 20 million coins. Can we pull it off? This is only 7.5 mil. Is this one any better? Health regen 8, health regen 10. This is rejuvenate 5. We're absolutely going to take that. Do these have rejuvenate? That one does. This one does. Awesome. So far, all the pieces have rejuvenate. We only need the chest plate left. Let's see if I can find one. Legion? Yo? Wait, I could actually buy that. 9.4 mil. That's pretty expensive. But I think I'm going to go ahead and do it. Because why not? It has Ancient, it has Legion, it has Rejuvenate, Hot Potato Bucks. You know what? Let's do it. All these pieces are 5-star too. So eventually, when we have the Catacombs levels to do it, we can use this in the dungeon. So we own Superior Dragon Armor now. Yes, literally like episode 7 or whatever we're on. And you can see that we have 1,000 defense. I can take the armor set off. We most certainly have the combat level requirement to use this. We just don't have the Catacombs requirement. So, you know, some of this set doesn't work, but all of the combat stats that we care about absolutely do work. Take a look at this. And let's compare our EHP with our old setup, which is going to be this. And actually, the Terra Helm might be better. I'm not too sure. We're going to have to double check on that. But with this setup, we currently have 9,222 EHP. And with the Dragon Armor, we have 15,000 EHP. Look at that. And if I were to sacrifice the helmet and switch over to Terra, assuming Terra does more damage, we're going to drop from 15,000 to 13,000 EHP. A pretty significant dip in EHP, but let's go ahead and take a look at the damage difference between full soup and 3/4 with that Terra helm. This is an ancient Terra helm, 5 stars. Does not have rejuvenate, but we could always fix that later for fairly cheap. So let's go see how much damage we're doing to zombies now. 17,524. I'm going to go ahead and put the lion pet on, because why not? 32,000, is that right? We actually got one more strength, so 32,912 seems to be where we're at here. And that is going to be 32... We do less with the Terra helm. Really? That's surprising. Hold on. 32,328. That is consistent. And if I go ahead and switch to full soup, instead of 32,328, we do 32,912. I know the set bonus gives you 5% more stats, but I shouldn't be dealing more damage than that. Oh, it's because I don't have the right strength. That's right. The Terra helmet gets better the more strength you have. Is that right? Yeah. So upwards of 1,000 strength. I only have half of that. So really, it's only getting half of its full potential. So there's a chance Terra helm could beat out full soup. But I guess for now, we're going to be using the full soup. What were we dealing before this? This is going to be with our old setup. Keep in mind, add 30% of our damage because we'll have 30 ferocity using 3/4 werewolf. So 28,000 plus about 30%. Let me get a calculator out for this one. About 36,400 damage per hit compared to the full soup, which is, that's not right. 32,000. Okay. So the werewolf deals more DPS. That's very interesting. So we would be dealing slightly lower damage, but our EHP has skyrocketed to an insane amount. I don't know. I don't know if soup is worth using. It could be because it's definitely tanky. It'll help us do bosses more consistently. And I assume in dungeons that tankiness is going to be way more important than just a little bit of DPS. Especially if we're going to end up going with a class like Archer that probably ends up one-shotting stuff anyways. But, I mean, let's just do a tier 4. Let's see how the armor feels. And Hypixel's lagging. I'm about to get disconnected. Yep, in true Hypixel fashion, we just got disconnected. Let's go to an empty lobby. Is the person in spawn? They're in spawn, okay. And let's see how well we take out one of these bosses. We're going to choose a tier 4 zombie. I can't do a tier 5 yet. I don't have rev level 7, but hey, eventually we will be able to. But interesting, I was expecting a lot more out of Superior, but Werewolf, you know, as shown in the last video, is such an insane set early on that it's pretty difficult to contest with it. But I am really surprised that Soup is actually going to lose the DPS war against, you know, 3/4 Werewolf with the Terra Helm. But of course, you know, that Terra Helm is going to be really, really nice. So that's going to help the Werewolf set out a lot. So maybe eventually, once we get it to be a bit better. No, because wouldn't it scale linearly because of ferocity and all that stuff? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, if I should use this Soup set, or maybe I should just resell it. Maybe it didn't turn out to be as cool as we thought it was going to be. Anyways, oh wait, I want to get the... Darn it, I didn't mean to hit the mob. Now it's going to take 65 hits before I can change my pet. There we go. Let's just see, you know, how we're doing. So we're dealing about the same amount of damage to it as with the other set. But we don't have the 30% ferocity. So that seems to be right about the difference there, is that 30%-ish ferocity. Where did my boss go? Why are you over here? Did you just teleport? Did you just... What? Hypixel's getting weirder and weirder every day, I swear. But yeah, I mean, you can see we're taking absolutely no damage from this thing whatsoever. When we used to have to use the Wand of Healing to be comfortable in this fight, we don't have to do any of that in Soup. So I definitely do like this set. Whether or not I'm going to keep it, maybe I'll leave that up to you guys in the comments. Let me know your thoughts, but that's going to be it for this episode of Hypixel Skyblock. If you enjoyed, you know, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Also, again, use my Hypixel creator code at checkout. That is TOAD, T-O-A-D. Use that support a creator button. It means so much to me when you make any purchases in Hypixel. But again, thanks again so much for watching. Hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Take care.